Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the capital of your state? Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. In what month do we vote for president? November. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. When was the Constitution written? (1787). During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. How many U.S. senators are there? (100). Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the governor of your state now? What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was the first president? George Washington. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name your U.S. representative. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one U.S. territory. Guam.